One of the most dynamic changes in the game of rugby league has seen a rapid growth from junior levels to the NRL, now with 46% of players from the Pacific and Māori background. We're going to deep dive into some of the great players who have paved the way in the game with prestige, toughness and resilience. Our first Pacific pioneer is Kiwi 529, known as the Big O, Olsen Filipania, and affectionately known as a Polynesian who tamed Wally Lewis.
Dummy half, gets it out through Freeman, onto Olsen Filipina. He puts it, he's out of one, Olsen two, he's got runners with Mark Graham unleashed him to Olsen Filipina, and he's there. The big man has crashed over.
Born and raised in South Auckland, the son of Māori mother and Samoan boxer father, and if it wasn't for his dad intervening, we may have lost the Big O to a career with the All Blacks. And we also may never have seen him play for Balmain at Leichhardt, the field he'd loved to play and perform on, playing alongside Larry Korowa.
To Whittaker, that's Thursday night again, and Filipina, strong centre. One tackle to go. And he's over. Filipina scored.
His career spanned from 1977 to 1986, playing at both centre and 5/8 for Balmain, East and North Sydney. He also had 28 tests for New Zealand, in which he played a key role in victories over the Kangaroos in 83 and 85.
And Filipina now, a one-handed pass back for Dane O'Hara. To friend and Lualai, and then on to Filipina into a gap. Filipina over the halfway mark. New Zealand leads 6-4. Filipina's picked it up from a kick. Still going. Got it across to Kevin Timoney. An overhead pass out there for the weak three-quarter in. Dane O'Hara. He's in to score. Now he's out. To friend. On to Filipina. Filipina straight through again, this fellow. He's got Lualai with him. Lualai has it. He's got no support, Lualai.
Leighton Friend has been busy. There's Filipina, and there's the runners come through with McGann. Again, Filipina backs up. Filipina inside the 22.
Fed by Friend. He's gone with the feed. This is Filipina. Filipina out of one. Filipina's in the clear. Hasn't got the pace though. Look for support.
There's no 5 minutes at the moment, let me tell you. That was ridiculous. Absolutely no. It's Olsen Filipina. He makes a break. Filipina strikes down to the line. Tries to slip the pass away and he can't. Harvey, the hooker, dummy half, gets it out through Freeman. Onto Olsen Filipina. He puts it, he's out of one. Olsen two. He's got runners with Mark Graham. Mark Graham unleashed him to Olsen Filipina and he's there. The big man has crashed over.
And he even continued to thrive on the international stage while tolling away in the lower grades towards the back end of his career. In 1981 and 1982, he was voted by the players as the hardest hitter and hardest guy to tackle, and word soon got around that Filipina was not a man to be messed with. In an interview before his passing last year, Filipina said, "If you don't know who Polynesians are now, you will soon, and no truer words were spoken." Next up is our Fijian dual international and Raiders Hall of Famer 151, and affectionately known as the godfather of rugby league in Fiji for the way he broke onto the rugby league stage and shone a light on the first of our flying Fijians, Noah Nandaruka.
Enough. Is the Druku away? Yes, this is the Fijian import, and look at the speed. He's run away from two. He steps inside Silva, loses his footing. Silva comes again. He fends him off. Oh, Nadruka.
Known for his speed down the sidelines, ball-playing ability and also his try-scoring finesse, Nandaruka, who hails from the Coral Coast village of Namatukula, switched from rugby union after representing Fiji in the 80s and 90s.
Genius tackle by Nadruku, killed him.
This man is just incredible. Noah Nadruku, the things that he can do, he's got these amazing reflexes.
Now can Nadruka do it again? Here he comes, and he's made the tackle.
Genius.
Oh, Nadruka.
Well, everything this Fijian does is magical stuff.
Scouted by the then Raiders coach Tim Sheens at the Rugby League World Sevens, Nandaruka joined the Green Machine and went on to win the Dally M Best Winger twice in his career in Rugby League.
Oh, is there anything he got the numbers. Surely they're going to score. Nandruko goes in for his second of the day. Now he might kick. No, he holds it back. They get the pass away from Nandruko. Nandruko for Mullins. And Mullins is away. Inside for Nandruko. And he scores. They are a class act. And this is a test for Nandruko. Williams, who was onside, he's beaten Williams. Nandruko down the line, still going. Then Maminga, then the run around for Mullins. Mullins out of one, stands in a second, finds Nandruko. Yes, Nandruko. They go across from Ricky. Nandruko. They won't catch Nandruko.
Stray pass picked up by Sofatambua. Oh, he gets away there on the outside. Cutting inside. Is he on his back? Looks like Nandruku. Noah Nandruku, the Canberra Raiders wingman. Well, he's certainly accustomed to putting the ball down over the line.
With 92 appearances for the Raiders, he notched up 73 tries. And Nandruku was the top try scorer in the NRL in 1993 and 96. And he also won the 1994 Grand Final with the Raiders and finished his career at the Cowboys.
Bradley Clyde inside to Noah Nandruku. This is the start they wanted. They won't catch him. From one end of the field to the other, the Raiders are in.
Howard did well to get it back. Away to Dinova. Then Siri Lang and immediately picked up by the flying Noah Nandruku. Nandruku is being chased by Ken McGuinness. He stepped away from McGuinness. He'll keep going and score under the post.
Yalthorpe shows it on the inside. This time they go wide, bringing Josh Henne in. Nandruku for the corner, try time! The Cowboys are in.
Now to Lomax. Lomax on to Murphy, then to Nandruku. Nandruku is able to step around Silver and score underneath the post.
From Fiji to PNG, we now take a look at the former Melbourne Storm flyer Marcus Bai. He graced the rugby league stage for an illustrious 10 years, which included 144 games for the Storm and 254 professional appearances, which also included his time in England, boasting a premiership with Melbourne in 1999 and a title with the Leeds Rhinos in 2004.
Again away from Bobby Hunt. The chase is on. Marcus Bai.
Morley to Hill. He's got choices. He got it to Martin. They must score surely. Marcus Bai. No problem. Sheer weight of numbers on the left.
3 on 3 on the left-hand side. Bai comes to hooking. Just pushed him off. Wind couldn't stop him either. And Bai gets some more frequent flyer miles.
Bai can also boast being the first player to have won the World Cup Challenge with 3 clubs. Bai's success in the elite competition made him a cult hero in his home country. He hails from a small village on the island of New Britain in PNG, and the Kumul legend has inspired the likes of fellow countrymen such as David Mead and Justin Olam to continuing the dominance across the game.
Marcus Bai picks it up.
Ross got there first, knocked back, it's play on! Here's a try coming up for Marcus Bai. He'll go across untouched.
Howe to Kamali. Putting it onto the toe for the first time. Marcus Bai comes through off. Picked it up so brilliantly well.
Now it's Hill. Hill gives it to Kamali. Kamali gives it to Kearney. Kearney to Martin. Martin to Bai. Bai in the corner.
It's a line jump out. They made 25 metres on the second play. Marcus Bai was pointing at Luke DeVico there.
Here's Bai, putting their head down.
Smiles under it, leaps high, doesn't get there. Chance for Marcus Bai in the corner, and he scores the try. Geyer around Miles, Newell in the
Making plenty of stopping.
Beginning his career for Hull FC, he then moved to begin his career in the ARL for the Gold Coast Chargers before joining the newly formed Melbourne Storm, where he was named the Daily M Winger of the Year in 1998.
Now the ball is kept in play by Marcus Bai, and what a try! He should be at Old Trafford playing for Manchester United. How did he do it?
Swain has it. They look for 6 more, look for a try. Hill over the top for Marcus Bai. He's in! They've scored the try. Pushes away from the tackle there of Brent Gross. And now he's away from Preston Campbell. Orford at first receiver. Will grab it off the legs. It came from Kearney to Lavia. Over the top to Marcus Bai. Lacks a fortune.
Bai then returned to England to take his place for the Leeds Rhinos and finish his career at the Bradford Bulls. He retired in 2006 with 137 tries to his name, including a hat-trick in his debut for the Rhinos.
Cello, who was taken by Bai in mid-air. He puts him over the sideline as well. Terrific defence by the Papua New Guinea winger.
Next up is this classic Kiwi, Nigel Vagana, who was one of the most potent attacking weapons on the stage of World of Rugby League at the height of his career in the early 2000s. Samoan descent and hailing from Auckland, the proud Kiwi Samoan played 240 games for Warrington, Warriors, Bulldogs, Sharks and the Rabbitohs, notching up a total of 40 test matches for New Zealand and Toa Samoa, and claiming the Daily M Centre of the Year back-to-back in 2001 and 2002. The latter year, he became the first Canterbury player since 1942 to score 5 tries in a match.
As Corey Hughes is in his rest period. Away they go. The ball zipping along the back line. And it's coming back for Vagana to equal the record. 5 tries in a game set in 1942 against Balmain by Edgar Newham. Vagana has scored 5 tries. You better take your boots off, my boy. Sterling's right. You're going to need them.
Post-football, Vagana has been instrumental in establishing Pasifika and Māori wellbeing initiatives across the NRL and New Zealand Rugby League. In Vagana's own words, he claims his try-scoring ability came from growing up in central Auckland, where the players were too big, and he quickly worked out as a little fella the easiest way not to get hurt was not to get caught. And that is how he notched up 185 tries in 304 career games. Let's take a look at some of his best highlights.
They must score, South, if they get it there. Surely they score this time. Catch and pass. Back to Joe Williams. And over in the corner goes Nigel Vagana. And we're not going upstairs.
Players on the western side. Sherwin puts it into the centre for Anasta. Anasta goes to Patton. Patton to Feeney. Feeney to Vagana. Vagana is away. He's going to score. Vagana gets number 2. That run from Reardon has laid the platform for this. Patton got it away, and the Dogs are going to make it. Vagana is over.
Darian Doherty is back on the field.
Iro, long pass, it's going to be intercepted. Out wide though by Tutupu. He'll start to run. Being chased by the defence. They won't get him. He'll go in and score. In fact, it'll be Nigel Vagana who'll take the intercept, and Nigel Vagana running and will score underneath the post.
Jones, Rapati, Nigel Vagana, getting away! Magnificent step! What about the skill and the strength in this? He plays it back. Vagana caught everybody napping and will steal a try, or will he not? Yes, he does! Just outside goes to Brent, quick play the ball, Nigel Vagana, everybody asleep, Vagana is so close! The goal line, Tony, Jones holds up the pass, Webb, here's trouble, here's a try for Vagana, in the corner!
Up the middle of the park, and a quick play the ball, sees Vagana, inside and away he goes! Vagana scores for the Kiwis! He puts it down.
This is going to be the last attack, and Vagana knows that. And Pratt, oh no! Forward. Vagana will score. It's
still on the last. Robbie Paul waits and shapes, gets the kick in, another high kick. Pratt is underneath this, Pratt has missed it! Vagana's after it, that's a try. Here they come, Joe Vagana. 15 out and passing, away goes Nigel Vagana! Nigel Vagana has scored for the Kiwis! Cousin to cousin, and they are in front for the first time tonight!
And finally, our microscope lands on proud Tongan international Jason Taumalolo. New Zealand-born Tongan who has ancestral ties to the village of Lapaha, and at the tender age of 13 he was scouted by the Cowboys and moved to Townsville, debuting in the 2010 NRL season, later flipping on his reported allegiance to Queensland and Australia to represent New Zealand, and described as the next Sonny Bill Williams and as one of the most damaging forwards in the game. At 24, it was yet another historic decision which had Tonga on their feet celebrating as the superstar rocked the World Cup by pledging his allegiance to Mate Mā Tonga for the 2013 World Cup. Taumalolo instead wanting to seize the opportunity to give back to the developing nation, seeing him set aside a full-time wage for not much more than a meal allowance. He has now notched up 16 caps for Tonga, 10 for New Zealand and 238 NRL games. Let's take a look at some of his highlights and putting Tonga on the rugby league world map.
Jason Taumalolo, a significant decision to make himself available for Tonga, the highest profile player in the game. It's finding
There you go, other wrong. Keith Lee wrong the player. It's Isaac John as well.
Yeah, this time it's Taumalolo. Brooklyn players on ball, what a try! Didn't quite get that one right, then he went to picked away Taumalolo, and he's just strolled in! Taumalolo! Still going! On the outside, there's an opening here, and the Cowboys are in!
He is a very, very talented young man. Ball carrier, hard to tackle, and got speed as well. It's a nice package.
So much potential. The Cowboys just hoping he fulfills that. Taumalolo beats a couple, still going, bulldozing his way to the line. To link with Bowen, back on the inside to Taumalolo, to the line. Actually had a swipe there in his opposing front row as Taumalolo gets into open space. And the young superstar claims a double in Darwin.
Here is Taumalolo. And he's able to shrug away from three of them. Stands in another, gets rid of him, gets out of another, still going, inside 10.
Plays short into the hands of Taumalolo, so destructive.
Bluey to the line, giving it to Taumalolo, he's off and running, comes to Moses, he'll step through.
First an opportunity here, Taumalolo beats one, beats a second, and a third. Taumalolo, the Papali on his inside, Taumalolo.
Thurston going to the line, giving it, Taumalolo stepping again, offloading.
Taumalolo, Matthew Wright is with him, he got rid of one, he's stepping out of another.
Inside of Taumalolo. Get back to his feet, looking for more metres.
Still he walks up the ground, Jason Taumalolo.
Thurston back on the inside, Taumalolo pulls through again, and they've cracked them.
As well, he'd have to make some changes at the correct time.
Thurston to choose from with Coop. He hits it, he's got us! He's got another goal! He's got the premiership!
Well,
happen here. He turns it back to Taumalolo. He finds territory. Taumalolo away. Granville is not just short.
This is what players talk about, trying to be better than your opponent. And here's Taumalolo.
An ankle tap, still going towards Bamba, running to the corner. Bamba coming across. Right-hand side of the field. Here he is now, back to the inside. Taumalolo pours through a hole. He'll run. First, Taumalolo coming. Hood out the back, gives it to Cooper. Winterstein on his outside. Taumalolo back on the inside. Bumps through Stewart, tackle. They've gone back to back. Inside the 20 to Taumalolo, who you just don't stop from there. It allows the breeze to come racing through the stadium. Beautiful run by Taumalolo. He's a wrecking machine. Ball came loose and it opened up for Taumalolo.
Oh, Taumalolo running over Teague Wilton. Oh, there's Taumalolo. There's got to be the zip about him, that's for sure. Taumalolo. Oh, Taumalolo! He's straight up the centre. He's Power again, across to Pearce. And off to Sir.